Jeep Wrangler 4-door Westin HDX running boards. We had issues with the instructions, figure out which brackets go where. So we're gonna go through it real quick. They show the driver's side and the passenger side. Driver's side shows the front. We're starting with 2, 4, and 6, which on this page number 1 it shows 2, 4, and 6. But the problem here on figure 7, passenger side shows item 7, 5, and 3, and we have no 7, 5, and 3 here, even though there's no missing pages. So I like videos, so we're going to explain to you how this actually lines up here. So this is the driver's side here. Here's the passenger side. So I recommend laying them on top of the box this way. It gives you a better idea. So here's how the driver's side brackets line up. This is the front. There's your front bracket, middle, back on the driver's side, and the passenger side is these brackets here. So you get an idea of which bracket is supposed to go where. I just love YouTube. Okay, so we're just going to snug these. We're not going to tighten them. So you want them to slide around a little bit, like that. Notice some manufacturers are actually have color diagrams, which help quite a bit, because you're actually able to see the different colors, which helps decipher angles and so on and so forth. I've always had issues with following certain written instructions, but love YouTube and video places where you can actually see people doing it. Okay, we're done with this. We're going to actually set them up. See if we can figure out where the other brackets go. Yeah, go ahead. So it's always good having something to set the bars on. So if you're doing these on the floor, set up some boxes, pieces of wood, or whatever you can to line them up to get an idea where you got to be and how things are going to line up for you. But I like doing them on lifts. At the point you're not bending over, especially when you're as old as me. So let's try and match up these brackets. All right, okay, so what we did is it's even hard to figure out these brackets here. So this is the front of the truck over here. So if you turn around over here, David, so you can see the video. So here's the front of the truck, and what we did is we laid the brackets out the way they're supposed to go. So this is the driver's side. That's the front, the middle, and the back. Passenger side, back, middle, and front. And what we did to figure that out is I had Bruce give me a hand here. We took and we started a couple bolts in the front. There's a bolt right up here and a bolt over here. We just hung up there. Then I took the bracket and they actually go on the outside just like that. And so they bolt in there and they bolt from the outside there. So that's how I basically figured out, because the instructions didn't really tell me much there. So now that we got them, we're going to unscrew the running board from the back to and if you do it yourself or at home, it's really nice to use these tools right here. This one here we bought at Harbor Freight. It wasn't that bad. Earthquake, these things are unbelievable on how good they work. Sit that right down there. So now we're going to take and go to the outside there, David. These are going to bolt right like that along the whole side. These brackets here have these square holes in them. That usually means these are carriage bolts. And the advantage of carriage bolt is they won't spin and they look a little nicer because you can actually see these. So the carriage bolts go from behind, it goes to the rocker, and then they want you to use a washer with a lock nut to bolt to the back side of the rocker, basically, so you see that. Okay. Brackets look like. passenger side. Like I said too, leave them loose so they can slide around while you're lining the board up to them. So here we got them, everything bolted on, but not tight. That's what you want. You'll be able to move these around. So that's the way they're gonna be until you tighten everything up. So what I wanna do is, to tighten them up, is we're gonna tighten the bracket that goes up to the body here first. So that's the first one you're gonna tighten. You're gonna snug that up, bring it into the inside of the truck, bring the board into the inside while you're holding it up. And just that one tighten will snug it up pretty good. Get the back one, then front one. Then you can start tightening everything else up. Don't forget to tighten the brackets that fasten the rocker. They're 10 millimeters. This is a nice little electric ratchet. I think there's Milwaukee's got it for $99 plus the battery. It's like using any power tool. I advise people to only experience with power tools to use them because you will break stuff if you're not careful. That impact I showed you, you can break a bolt off in 2 seconds if you don't know how to use the tool. A lot of guys put wheels on and you can't get the wheels off. That's probably the worst case scenario, especially when someone needs to change a tire on the side of the road. Basically all tight. Let's see what it looks like on the ground. A beautiful set, Westin HDXs. Installed on a 2018 Jeep. Nice color. Beautiful board. Installed it on Jellos. Any questions, give me a call, 625-6125.